Hello everyone, welcome to my escape map. If you have not seen the video yet on our main channel where Bread tries to get out the best he can, definitely watch that first, but if you're just here to watch the walkthrough, then here you go. It starts you off in this haunted mansion, and the first puzzle is to basically get these three pieces of wool, to place them here. So the first wool we're going to get is the red one. So this doesn't have to be in any particular order, however the first puzzle we're going to start with is the flower puzzle. We're going to grab all of them that you need to right here. So you'll grab the red one from the office, blue one from the TV room, yellow one from the kitchen, purple from the dining hall, and the cactus from next door. Now what you're going to do is just place them all in here, and then you'll see behind you spawns a chest. In the chest gives you your first hint, which is a Caesar shift. Once you have the book, you need something to rename. So you're going to come over here to the kitchen, and under this middle trapdoor is a barrel hidden over here with the code. So what you're going to do is shift all these letters 3 over, as per it says in the book, and then what it'll say is the code is midnight. So you'll run upstairs, go into the anvil, and then rename this midnight. And then once you have the code, just drop it right there, then you'll see this opens up. And you can jump up or you can climb up the ladder, but either way in it, you'll get the first piece of wool. The next thing you're going to do is come over here into the TV room and click this note block. What that does is give you the bedroom chest key. Now there's a locked barrel inside the kids' room all the way down at the end of the hall to the left, and by opening it with the chest key, you get the TV remote. The TV remote says hold in front of TV, so if you just walk in front of the TV just like this, it'll change the code right here. Now you're going to have to remember all these blocks because you're going to put them in the sugar boxes right here. So what you're going to do is grab all the items from the chest and put them in right here. And then once you do, this chest will spawn in. And inside of it has the book title clue. The title of the book in all caps is this code. Now, first thing you're going to do is need to grab the book from under this stair right here. And then you need to figure out what all these mean. So office first. So if you go to the office, you can see on the wall is an S. So we'll write an S in the chat. The next one is the living room. So if we go over here, living room P. And the hallway is an E. And the bathroom is an A. And then the bedroom is an R. The last one is the kitchen, which is an S, which gives you the code Spears. So you once again go all the way upstairs, go to the anvil, and then rename this book Spears. And then like the sign says, place the book right there, and then a door has opened. Now the door that opened was actually the closet of the bedroom, and inside you're going to need the pants for later, but we don't have to worry about that yet, and also the yellow wool. So you're going to take the yellow wool, you're going to run downstairs, place it just like that. Last one is orange. The first puzzle is the dinner puzzle. So each of these different stairs is a different seat with a dinner plate. The reason there are 6 seats in 6 different woods is because there's actually 6 guests, and those are the 6 demons who want these items. So the first thing you're going to need to do is find all 6. Now the first one's not too far away. It's right here. Underneath the desk, you have the rabbit foot. And the next one that you can find is inside the smoker, which is the spider eye. And if you continue this way into the dining hall, above the lantern is the poisonous potato. Next, if you come back upstairs inside the master bedroom, there's 2. First one's underneath the bell, which is where the scoot is. And the next one is the rotten flesh, which is hidden in the dispenser over the shower. The last one is hidden in the bedroom in the very far corner of the bed in a barrel, and that is the raw chicken. So if you run upstairs and into the master bedroom, there's a hidden scaffolding block under this piece of snow. So you stand right in the center of the block, then you hold shift and you go down, and hidden right there is the barrel with the dinner guest code. So in this book, you're giving the name and the item, and in this one, you're given the name and the seat. So you use the 2 together to figure out where the person's sitting and what they want. So we look over here, the poisonous potato is going to Satan, and Satan is sitting at the oak. So we can go over to the dining hall, find the oak chair, and give that the poisonous potato. Dark oak is raw chicken, acacia is scoot, jungle is rabbit foot, birch is spider eye, oak is poisonous potato, and spruce is rotten flesh. After that's done, you'll see a message in the chat that says the garage has been opened. So the garage door is now open, and inside we have a truck and a little closet. In the back of the truck, there's a barrel, and it's underneath an iron trap door, and to open it, you have to first turn the car on, but there's a spark plug required. What you're going to do is in the kitchen, go to the top of the fridge, click the pressure plate, and outside of the dispenser will shoot the spark plug. So you run back to the garage, put it inside the furnace, and the car turns on, and in the very back you can see trapdoor is up. And inside you have the last piece of wool. Beware the resurrection. So if you go downstairs, you have the next puzzle. And that's to collect all 5 pieces of... Well, you don't know that yet because you haven't found the book. So this map does come with a little bit of lore. If you go to the kitchen and climb up over here, there's a hidden barrel with a journal. And what this story basically tells you is about a person who wanted to protect their village and seek power and then became evil reading the book. And then the guy who lives here in this house essentially imprisoned him and separated his body into different pieces. These 5 different pieces are the ones that are scattered throughout the house. So you have to find all 5 of these to resurrect him so you can destroy the ancient text and kill him once and for all. Now, the puzzle has these buttons that when you press them, it'll turn the color to the next color. So this puzzle has a bunch of buttons, and when you press them, it'll go to the next color, and you have to figure out what the correct code is for all of these. Now, FYI, don't press these too fast or else it might break. That's my bad. Like I said, not a professional at making maps. Also, if you need to reset it at any point, you can just click that button, and it goes all back to red. So if you go back to the front hall, underneath this stair right there is a book, and it's the Candle Clue book. If you decipher the letters, you'll find out it says Candle Clue. Inside, it says the office, TV room, front hall, and kids room. What this means is the candle in each of these rooms. So the office is a yellow candle. The next is the TV room, which is green. After that is the front hall, which as we know from a second ago is red. And the kids room, which is the last color, is blue. So the combination is yellow, green, red, blue. Then after you get that, a chest will appear, and inside is the brain. So to get the skull, what you're going to need to do first is complete this puzzle. There are 3 stone buttons hidden around the map. You need to press all 3 and light these up, and when you do, you'll receive it. The first button is upstairs. Click this pressure plate, and hidden behind here. The next button is located in the master bedroom bath. However, it's not a stone button. That's because this button will give off a sound. And that sound gets louder and louder as you get closer to the real button. And if you go all the way downstairs, run into the family room as fast as you can, the ground will be moved, press that button right before the wool comes back up. The last button is right next to the front hall, hidden on the staircase right there. And once you get all 3, the light should be lit up, and a new barrel will appear with a skull right there. The next one is bones. So if you go upstairs once again into the last room on the right where we haven't been in before, it's a creepy murder room. If you go in the bone blocks to the left, there's a hidden chest with the bones. Next one you're going to need is the muscle. The muscle is actually hidden in the garage. If you go into the closet, nope, not there, nope, not there, nope, not there. It's actually in the barrel hidden behind the door. Now to get the tissue, you'll actually need the skull. If you look in the room to the right, there's a giant bone wall. If you press the button, it'll say only the undead may pass. So by putting on the skull, you become undead. And if you press the button, all the bones will disappear. You can go all the way down to the end of the hall where you'll find the tissue. And upon putting the tissue in, what this means is the front door is unlocked and you can finally make your way outside. So if you go around the back of the house into the cave, this is the final puzzle. Once you find all 3 levers, the game's almost over. If you come over to this little shed in the back of the house, there'll be a chest with a diamond shovel. As you can see in the shovel, it says, can break rooted dirt. If you go to the fallen tree at the very bottom, there's 1 piece of rooted dirt. When you break that, there's a chest underneath with the mailbox key. So you can actually get to the mailbox from the garage. If you come out this way, you can also open the garage for later use just so it's easy to run in and out. But in the back over here, you have the mailbox, which is locked unless you use the key, in which you find a music disc. You're going to grab the music disc and you're going to run back inside to where there's a jukebox sitting in the office. And when you play it, the attic opens. The next thing you'll want to do is take that out because that is super creepy. And then you're going to run all the way upstairs and back into this room with the flowers. There's now a staircase that leads all the way up to the attic where the sorcerer is contained. But he's not important right now. If you turn around in the right corner, over here is a hidden chest with the very first vault key. So if you take that vault key over here, you can place that one down. And now we only have 2 left. Now remember much earlier in the map where we found that closet with pants? Well, you're actually going to take the pants and put them back on this armor stand. This will give you a piece of steak. And if you come over here to the dog pen, it says Rufus, number 1 foodie, number 1 friend. What this is a puzzle for is the fact that he wants a piece of steak. And then once you put that in, you get another vault key. That gives you the second vault key, which you can place down, leaving 1 more. Now, much like grandmother's house, you go over the river into the woods, you'll find a bunch of buttons. You're going to want to press this one in the back, which will open a passage in the house. If you go back through the front door and to the right, you'll see that the fireplace is gone, and now we have a new room. What we're going to need now is 5 pieces of redstone. So the first piece of redstone is hidden up this tree. This is the only place in the map you can climb up, and there's a barrel on the side that has a redstone dust. So that's one. The next one you can get is by right-clicking that redstone block, which will open up this area over here, and inside you'll find the second one. The third piece of redstone is hidden under the pool. If you go down here in the water and then up the vines, you'll find a chest with the third redstone. Now, if you come back over here to the black hole in the mountain, there's actually a hidden shulker box. You're going to have to jump up, go all the way in the back, and inside you'll find your fourth piece of redstone. And the very last piece is over here. If you go in the bottom of the river, there is another gray shulker box, which has the final piece of redstone. Once you have all 5, you can head back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this will open up the door. Inside is just a small room that has the watchtower key. And in this corner of the map, you can see the remains of what used to be a watchtower, and at the very top is a locked barrel. And by using the key, you can find the very last vault key. So you're going to place it right here, and then click 1, 2, 3. And then hidden behind the vault is an axe. Now this can break lecterns. So if you remember from earlier, there's a lectern right inside here, and if you break this, it'll tell you it's the wrong one. But that's alright. The real one is hidden behind the waterfall. Now this lectern has the secret text that we talked about earlier in that journal. So by destroying this lectern, you beat the game by finally killing him once and for all. And then after you kill him, it turns to daytime, and you have beaten the map, so congratulations. Now, you're actually not done with the tutorial yet. The next thing you're going to do is press the spectator button. What this allows you to do is show you how much time I wasted of my life. Oh my god, look at all this. But honestly, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.